Everyone, it's Emily Fox. Today's video is going to be my February TBR, basically the books that I'm hoping to read next month. However, you might notice it's a little bit early to post it. There's a few reasons for this, which we're going to get to. This video is going to be overall pretty short, but hopefully interesting. The first book is going to be the one that we chose on the Patreon book club. We chose Dawn. Excuse my cover, it's so ugly. I'm gonna put another one on the screen, but my edition is like combined edition. I have the whole trilogy in one book. And I know that one of my challenges this year is to finish series, so why are you starting new ones? That's not a rule. I can start as many as I want. I just want to finish more. And if I like it, I might read the whole trilogy. The first book is about 250 pages if you are interested. It's an adult sci-fi, but the author tends to use sci-fi to discuss different topics. And if I remember correctly, the synopsis is like humanity is like basically destroying each other. We're all killing each other. There's just a few people alive left, and then aliens arrived and decided to combine themselves genetically with humanity. Apparently it's really interesting. The ratings that I've seen are very, very high, and I'm very hopeful that we will be enjoying this, even though my edition looks weirdly religious. Like, I swear, I've had books like that in school. So yes, apparently it's great. I can't wait to see how we feel about this. It's going to be tricky as to when I read it this month because, announcement, I am doing once again the 1 week, 1 shelf challenge, which I'm very excited. It is a little hard every time I do it, but so rewarding. So whenever I pick a sci-fi shelf, I'll get to that one at that point, hopefully. So for anyone that doesn't know, the 1 week, 1 shelf challenge, basically all of my shelf, all 24 of them, are organized by genre. So I put the numbers of most of them because, for example, this row, I have read all of these. You know, you get the idea. So whenever I pick one shelf, that's the shelf I have to read books from that 1 week. I'm announcing it early because I haven't put that many books on my waiting list yet at the library because I do like to listen to audiobooks. So I can like pick a few of these as early as possible. So I'm going to be doing that today, and especially with the first one that I pick for the first week of February. I am so nervous. Let's just do it. So the first row shelf I will be reading in February. I'm not even looking. I'm too scared. Which one is it? Number 15, sci-fi. Well, see, that's my answer. That means I will be reading this one. It's 250 pages, so I will have time to read something else. Let's look at shelf 15. I'm a little scared. Okay, so 6, 13, 14, 15. So this is 15, which, okay, I mean, my other book was technically on the next one, so it's like so close that I'm okay with this. Let's see at which books I have on this shelf. Quite a few that I have read. I've read these 2. I have read these 3. I have read that one. What else? And then there's a lot of Emily, I'm supposed to change her costume. Let's pretend we didn't just see her. And these are all the ones that terrify me because they're all big, hard sci-fi. And one of my challenges this year is to actually read this one, which maybe that means I should be reading this one because it's right there on my challenge shelf. So what do we think? I think I actually have the audiobook on my waiting list already at the library. So I think this might be my first book from that shelf. If I finish it, I might try one of these shorter ones. They're not shorter. I don't have any short ones. I think this one is like a short story collection, so maybe I should pick that one up when I finish this one. Okay, so I guess it kind of works out for me since I had no idea when I was going to read this one. So this is going to be the first one that I read the physical copy of. And at the same time, I will be trying to listen to the audiobook of this one. This is the first book in the Culture series by Ian Banks. He's a really well-known author for sci-fi people. I have yet to read anything by him because this is a very long series, but I believe there are more companion novels, and I've been told to skip book 1. But I'm stubborn, and I just never learn, so I think I will attempt the audiobook, and if I hate it, I will be picking up book 2 that I also have on that shelf, so I think it still counts, right? So that's going to be my goal this week. Read the first book in this series, read this one, or attempt to listen to this one as an audiobook, and if it goes well, I can pick up book 2 right away. If not, I'll pick something else from that shelf. As far as the other reading challenges that I had for the Patreon book club, I am reading a classic every 2 months, and I have already read Jane Austen's Persuasion, so I'm good. I don't have to read another one this week. I'll be able to focus this month. I will be able to focus on the challenge. I'm very excited, very terrified. I've recently reorganized my shelf, so I have no idea what book is on what shelf, like the numbers. I have no idea. So I will be picking one up every week. Basically, whenever I post a vlog for that week, I will be picking up the next one, so you know which books I will be reading or attempting to read, or at least a genre for next week. So if you want to try and participate, feel free to do it. And if not, you'll just see me struggle every week. I hope you're as excited as I am. I know I'm sounding a little nervous, but like that challenge every year, I'm like, oh my God, this is so stressful. But once I look back, I'm like, this was fun. So apparently I just don't do well under pressure. Thumbs up, subscribe. I will be putting more videos on the screen that I recommend you check out. And I will see you in an upcoming video very soon. Bye.